Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's episode I'm going to do a walk through makeup. Not really a tutorial, I guess it's kind of a chatty get ready with me, but I'm not getting ready for anything, you know? It could be a tutorial if it ends up good. Today I'm going to be specifically using the Life's a Drag palette from Manny MUA and Lunar Beauty. Congrats, Manny, on this beautiful palette. I'm not going to really go through the whole review because everyone is doing that. I'm just going to create a look with it. Before we get started, I just want to talk a little bit about this packaging. First of all, it's beautiful. I think it's so cool that you can see like a rainbow in this. When I was looking at this with my husband, he noticed and I looked and I scrutinized and I was like, holy moly, he's right. I haven't watched literally any review videos, so I don't know if anyone else has caught this. This is a mirror image. If you have this palette, scrutinize it for a second. I mean, like, you will see eyebrow hairs that line up perfectly, eyelashes that line up perfectly with each other. They're the exact mirror image of each other, like even his tear ducts, like essentially, yeah, this eye is that eye, just flipped. No shade, I just, cause like, so, they just wanted it to look perfect. I get it. But I just thought that was really funny, and my husband has a good eye for that stuff because he's a graphic designer, so he noticed and he was like, that's the same eye. With that out of the way, I have a feeling this is gonna be a long video because I'm gonna actually walk through my entire face of makeup, which I haven't done in a long time. So why don't we go ahead and just get started. One thing I really wanted to point out to you guys was I finally figured out a way to make Fenty Beauty work for me. I actually put that in one of my most disappointing products of 2017 because it just was not good. I could not get it to work. I finally figured it out. We're gonna start with a moisturizing, specifically moisturizing primer, and I'm using Flower Beauty In Your Prime Hydrating Primer. And by the way, I don't have dry skin at all. So the fact that I need to do this is kind of silly. Like, I shouldn't have to go through this many steps for a foundation to work for me. So while I let that dry, I'll explain to you what my next steps are gonna be. I am going to take this Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. So like, I'm gonna like do a section of my face, and between that I'm gonna spray my sponge like a couple times and then go in and blend that in. And I do like here, here, and then the forehead nose area. If you got Fenty Beauty and it didn't work for you the way it didn't work for me, like it would get like cracked on my forehead instantly and look really, just really gross and like didn't sit well with the skin. It didn't sink into the skin at all. It just sat on top of it. But if you were worried that you wasted your money on your Fenty Beauty foundation like I was, try that method that I did. A moisturizing primer and then use a hydrating setting spray on the sponge as you are blending it, and it looks so much better and it lasts a lot longer. Next, we're gonna go in with concealer. I'm gonna use Tarte Shape Tape under my eyes and then down the center of my face. And now I am going to go in with my trusty dusty Coty Airspun powder, and I'm going to start by going onto my under eyes and onto my eyelids to set those first to prevent creasing. And now I'm just dusting the rest all over my face. Okay, and then now I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. I have been really loving this lately. It is the Too Faced Chocolate Matte. It's the like milk chocolate Soleil matte bronzer. I've been going in with this Luxie Duo Fiber Powder Brush that came in BoxyCharm this month. It's been really great for contouring and bronzing at the same time. I think for blush, since that is a very, very matte bronzer, I'm going to go into something a little bit more sparkly, and I'm going to go into this color right here. This is stabbed now. This is Fearless, and it is from the Be Fearless, Be Limitless Real Her Blush Kit. I really feel like glowing tonight, so I'm going to go in with Becca Prosecco Pop. Prosecco Pop. I'm going to take the Luxie tapered highlighter brush, swivel, 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 tap, isn't that just beautiful? I mean, like, I'm not a huge fan of like gold and highlights, but I feel like this is a pretty tame gold highlight and it just looks so pretty, and I'm just trying to look like BAM tonight, you know? Alright, so my eyelids are already primed because I kind of primed them with concealer. And let's go into the Life's a Drag palette. I had this vision in my mind of what I'm gonna do. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm certainly gonna give it a try. I'm gonna start with kind of a transition shade that's just gonna kind of be like more sloppy all over the place. So I'm gonna go into the shade Sickening, which is this one right here. I'm gonna start filling in some of these super colorful colors into the crease, and then I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna start with Campy, which is this yellow shade right here, and I'm gonna start putting that like in the crease, really close to the inner corner, like so. That looks cool. This is such a good yellow, oh my gosh. I am feeling Belle vibes this Halloween coming to your way. What? I don't know, that's already cool. I'm done. I'm gonna use the same brush and go into the shade Kai Kai, which is this one right here. Still in the crease, but I'm just gonna kind of take that up a little bit more into the crease while blending it in with Campy. Like, as they blend together, they even start to make new colors. Like, I swear, like, good colors. And I'm gonna go back to Campy for just a sec to swivel between the two. Next, I'm gonna go into Kiki, which is this one, really here, that like robin's egg blue kind of up in the corner. I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm just gonna keep using the same brush because I feel like is helping the colors blend better. I don't know if that makes any sense. I think I'm gonna go into Fishy also, and I'm gonna put a little bit of that on the very end right here, just kind of like topping it off, and then I'm gonna use Pageant Queen to like create a tail, and then I'm gonna do a cut crease. Okay, I'm gonna go back into Kiki. Just feels like Kiki is the one that's like not super pigmented, so this is so cool looking. I'm gonna dip into Pageant Queen. That's this one right here, the purple. And I'm gonna kind of like start creating that wispy wing I'm talking about. So cool, oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna recreate the same thing on the other side, and then we're gonna do a cut crease. It took some time, but I think we got to a place where it does look almost the same. So now we are going to cut that crease. No? And then I'm gonna go over top of it with Cake Face from the palette. So why don't I go ahead and work on cutting that crease. Hopefully this does not mess up everything, because I do feel like right now it looks so cool. I'm just gonna take some Cake Face on my finger and push that on. I need something more precise. Let's see. Ooh, ooh, so good. I love this look so much. I just think it's so cool. Like, I would never wear it anywhere except on a YouTube video where literally if they wanted to, millions of people could watch it. The lower lash line, I suppose. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm not gonna really like copy the top. I think I'm just going to take the shade Hunty, which is this gal right here. Using the brush in the palette, go along my lower lash line with that. This brush is pretty scratchy. I think I'm gonna take just like a touch of Pageant Queen and kind of connect it down right here. I'm gonna do my brows and my mascara off camera because boring, and I'll do my lips when we get back, and we will wrap this up. Okay guys, I'm gonna finish up this look really quick. I think I'm gonna take this right here. Yes, yes. This is Salty from the Tartist Lip Paints. Wow, that's very nude. Hold up. And then of course we're gonna finish this look off with some MAC Fix Plus. Okay guys, that's it. That's the finished look using the Life's Drag palette. How do you think it looks? I think it looks so cool. Is it perfect? Nah. It is very close to the vision I had in my head. I think the colors blend perfectly together. They look so cool together. This look is so cool. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe by hitting the tempting red button right down there below my video. And I will see you later. Be a queen. Hair sticking out of my nuts. Yeah. We love you much. This is important. Yeah. Let's have a kiki. Let's have a kiki.